Good day, everyone. So today we will be discussing the market research. So entrepreneur must know the market well. This simple reminder must keep the entrepreneur alert all the time. Kasi the entrepreneur should exert all efforts to know the market. He or she um, must know the market that he wants to exploit or want to use. So the more that you know about your market, the better you will be able to determine the customer needs and wants. Kasi hindi tayo basta dapat na lang may naisip tayong business, gagawin na agad natin. So paano pag hindi siya gusto ng customers? Paano pag hindi siya nag-a-apply sa location na napili natin? Paano pag hindi siya nag-fit sa preferences ng ating mga customers? So, sayang lang yung ginagawa nating business or yung business na gagawin natin if hindi tayo gumawa ng market research. Kasi market research, nire-research natin yung customers' needs and wants. So, market, it is the place where buyers and sellers meet. Yun lang yung market. So, a mall can be an example of a market kasi meron doon buyers and sellers. Online shopping, pwede yung market. Yung palengke, pwede siyang market. So, any place na kung saan nagkakaroon ng interaction ang buyer at seller, tinatawag siya as market. So, now, what is market research? So, market research is the process of determining the viability of a new service or product through research conducted directly with the potential customer. So, market research daw, ito yung method or process na ginagawa natin to determine the viability. So, when we say viability, possibility or feasibility, possible ba na maging successful yung new service or product na gagawin natin? Kaya nga tayo nagko-conduct ng research na yung nire-research natin is yung ating mga target consumers, target customers, target market. So when we say target market, ito yung mga tao na we want to attract, we want to appeal to. They are our potential customers or potential consumers kung saan dapat directly nating in-offer sa kanila yung mga products or services. So these are the parts of a market research. So market research, it answers the question why. So what is why? What is the purpose for conducting the research, market research? Why are you doing this kind of market research? Second, what? So it determines the scope and the limitations of the market research to be conducted. So what dito dinidiscuss ano yung limitations na sineset mo para lang sa research na ginagawa mo. So, which determines which segment of the market must be studied. So, kailangan mong ma-identify sino ba or ano ba yung segment. Segment, mas malaki pa siya klase. Ano ba yung section na gusto mong pag-aralan? Ito ba ay nasa school? Ito ba ay nasa community mo? And then you have to identify the who. Identifies who among the members of the selected market segment will participate in the market research. So now, if ang which natin ay school, ang who natin, sino mula sa school? Is it the teachers? Is it the students? And if you have to identify the students, ano yan? Junior high ba yan? Senior high school ba yan? So, which is mas malaking ang segment na pipiliin natin. Ano ba yung lugar? O ano ba yung pagpipili? Is it a school? Is it a market? And then, we have to identify in the which kung sino lang yung selected market natin. Mamaya, magpapakita ko na example ng market research na dating ginawa ng STEM Pascal. So, the next is when. So, we have to determine the time and the timing of the research. So, kailan natin siya gagawin? Umaga ba? Hapon? Anong oras? Kailangan kasi alam, pare-parehas tayo ng ginagawa na time na market research. Where? Pinpoints. Hindi yun pinpoints the relevant location of the target market. So, nasaan ba yung target market na kakonduct natin ng research and how. Determine the methodology to be used for the market research. So, ano ba yung gagawin natin na methodology? So, mamaya i-discuss natin yung iba't ibang methods for research. So here is an example of a market research done by the past students. Last year lang po itong market research nito. So this is the market research online. So it answers the question why. This market research was done to determine the needs and the preferences of the potential customers and to consequently know which product would sell best. So yan yung napiling purpose ng dating mga students, bakit nila yung ginagawa, to determine daw the needs and the preferences of their potential customers. At para malaman nila mula sa mga products na sineset nila, kasi market research pa lang to, so they have a lot of possible products. Alin doon yung mas magbebenta. So the next is to answer the question, what? So this market research will include respondents from the Rizal College of Taal currently enrolled in this academic year 2018-2019, which the researchers chose the junior and senior high school departments of the Rizal College of Taal as the specific target market segment that would serve as the respondents of this research. So, ang napili nila is the junior high school and the senior high school. So, yun yung segment ng kanilang respondents. Again, pag which segment ang pipiliin natin mas malaki. Now, who? We have to be specific. Sino from these respondents ang kailangan nating bigyan ng mag-conduct ng research or ng survey. So, the who answers ano yung specific. So, the respondents from the said market segment included randomly selected students amounting to 6 per section. Ibig sabihin, naging specific sila na hindi nila kailangang i-conduct yung buong population. They have just to select a sample. When we say sample, it's just parang a unit of the population. Konti lang yung kukuhanan nila. So, ano yung comments and suggestion na makukuha nila from, kunyari, section ng Pascal, 6 lang yung kukunin nila. Section ng Steve Jobs, 6 lang yung kukunin nila. Section ng Henry Ford, Walt Disney, Archimedes, Donald Trump. So, mula sa inyong lahat, kukuha lang siya ng 6. At yung 6 na yun na yung magsisilbing sample ng buong section nyo. So, yun yung who. Now, when the market research questionnaires were distributed at December 5, 2019, collected at the same day, and were tallied and interpreted at the following day, December 6, 2019, consuming a total of 2 days. So, kailan nangyari yung market research na yun? December 5 daw, 2019, kinolekta ng same day, tinallied and interpreted at the following day. So, itong pinapakita ko sa inyo, ito na yung best business plan na nanalo last year. So, where this market research was conducted at the Rizal College of Taan, Buliran, and senior high school buildings located at Taal, Batangas. Kasi may iba na nagpunta pa doon sa junior high school, may iba naman na sa Buliran lang, sa senior high school. So, you have to identify ano yung specific location na pinaggawaan nyo or pinagkondakantan nyo ng market research and how. This market research was done through a survey conducted through printed questionnaire. So, yun yung methodology na ginamit nila. Survey. Kasi may questionnaire. So, paano po nagkaroon ng questionnaire? Again, it is bago ako magpagawa ng business plan, kailangan muna may business proposal. Kasi paano pag hindi nagustuhan ng mga tao yung mga ipagbebenta nyo. So, gumawa muna sila ng questionnaire, the profile of the respondents, the survey research, what types of food you are most attracted to. Ano bang gusto nila? State food ba? Crispy snacks, finger foods, nutritious foods, sweet desserts. What do you like about a certain existing product in terms of. So, kinuha nila yung preferences or interest ng mga estudyante kasi doon sila yun ang target market nila eh. Ano ba yung ayaw nila sa quality ng mga existing products? Ano yung ayaw nila sa quantity? So, nakuha nila yung mga desired outcomes na nakuha nila dahil nagawa sila ng survey. So, what are your price expectations in purchasing a product? So, yan. In-identify ng mga bata kung ano yung gusto nila. And what do you expect from a product? So, yun yung kanilang mga questions na sinet. So, the next thing we have to identify is to classify the different types of markets. So, there are three kinds of markets. First one is market segmentation. So, market segmentation, groupings of customers with similar needs and wants and similar willingness and ability to pay. Market segmentation, we divide the market. Sinesection natin, dinidivide natin ang market into different sections. So, bakit natin kailangan i-divide ang market into different segments or into different sections? The market is further divided because pinagsasama-sama natin yung mga customers natin na may parehong pangangailangan, may similar needs and wants, at may pareho ding pangangailangan na or parehong kakayahan na makapagbayad, ay may mga parehong purchasing power. So, example class of market segmentation is yung mga karinderya. Kung makikita natin class, ang karinderya, napakadami nilang in-offer. Kasi, alam nila na hindi lahat pare-pareho ng gustong pagkain. Hindi lahat pare-pareho ng gustong bilhin. So, ang example ng market segmentation ay karinderya kasi may sections for different types of foods. May mga gusto ng gulay, pwede silang bumili doon. May mga gusto ng karne, pwede silang bumili doon. May gusto ng isda, may chicken. So, available lahat at naka-section or naka-segment yung mga pagkain. Depende sa mga needs ng customers. So, yun. Na-further divide yung market into different segments or sections. The next naman is the market aggregation. So, ang market aggregation naman, siya naman appeal to broader market. So, ibig sabihin, mas malaki naman yung market na pinag-o-offeran niya ng kanyang mga products or services. Example of market aggregation, nagbebenta ng bigas. So, yung nagbebenta ng bigas, lahat naman ng tao nangangailangan ng bigas. So, lahat, customers niya. So, nag-a-appeal siya sa broader market. Nagbebenta ng yung mga water station. So, lahat naman ng mga tao kailangan ng tubig. Pangangailangan nila yon, di ba? So, lahat din bibili sa kanila. Kahit anong religion man yun, kahit anong culture na pina-follow nila, bibili sila doon. Kasi yun yung main na pangangailangan nila. So, that is an example of a market aggregation. The next is the market mapping, grouping of customers and products according to certain market variables. So, simply, ang market mapping class, yung ginawa nyo noon na positioning maps na may latitude, may longitude, at kung ano yung mga variables, high quality, high price, yun po ang example ng market mapping. Market mapping is also the positioning map. Now let us discuss the market research methodologies. So the first one is the focus group discussion, observation technique, and survey research. So focus group discussion is one of the most qualitative research tools. Quality daw. Qualitative yung pinag-usapan natin na research tools because it is used for generating initial insights. Ano po yung focus group discussion? So, kung makikita nyo dyan sa pictures na nasa unahan, yan ang example ng focus group discussion. Focus group discussion is interview by a facilitator of a small group of people that normally last for an hour and a half up to 3 hours. So, focus group discussion, may mga pinipili na mga tao, mga 6 to 8 persons na nagkakaroon ng discussion about a certain business, a certain proposal, a certain market research, or simply a discussion about business. So, ano yung pinag-uusapan nila doon? So, they have to address issues such as kailangan nilang maintindihan ano ba yung mga perception ng consumers, ano ba yung mga preferences, ano ba yung mga behavior concerning a product category. So, kailangan din nilang makuha yung mga impression on new product concepts at kailangan nilang mag-generate ng new marketing ideas about older products. So, focus group discussion is parang simpleng is itong nangyayaring sa picture, nagkakaroon ng discussion ng group of people. Now, hindi lang basta-basta, kung sino na lang yung, kunyari yung nagkakonduct ng market research, ikaw na lang ang pipiliin kong respondents, ikaw na lang. Hindi po. May process pa for respondents selection. It includes the definition of the respondent. Sino ba yung kailangan nila? Professional lagi ang kinukuha nila. Kasi nga, qualitative research tools yung kailangan nilang makuha dito. The next is the classification of the respondents. Ano bang trabaho nila? Employer ba sila? Employee? May sarili ba silang business? Professional ba sila? Economist? Nag-aaral ba sila ng social psychology para sa pag-aralan ng mga customers? So, kailangan nilang i-consider kung ano yung classification ng respondents. And kailangan din nilang screen yung mga respondents, hindi lang sa class basta pumipili. Kasi nagkakaroon din sila ng data gathering methods in focus group discussion. So, yan, kailangan mga professional ang pinipili nila sa focus group discussion. And then, pag-uusapan nila doon yung iba't ibang bagay, katulad ng sinabi ko kanina, na mga ano ba yung gusto ng consumers, ano ba yung mga bagong marketing strategy ngayon. So, yon ang focus group discussion. Ginagawa yan, class, bago mag-market research. Or itong ginagawa para sa market research. Next is the observation technique. So, anyone can do this. Anyone na gustong mag-conduct ng research can do the observation technique. So, one of the best ways of gathering data about customers in their natural setting without having to interact with them. Bakit? Kasi pag-aaralan mo lang naman yung behavior ng customers na gusto mong i-observe in their natural setting. Hindi mo naman kailangan kasing ipakilala ang sarili mo na, pag-aaralin ko yung i-observe ko yung behavior mo. Example, gusto mo lang mag-conduct ng market research about the buying behavior of the students or kung sino mang customer of the students sa mga fast food restaurants. So, ang gagawin mo lang, pag-aaralan mo lang, pupunta ka lang sa isang market, pupunta ka lang sa isang fast food restaurant and then pag-aaralan mo na yung mga buying behavior ng mga students na hindi nila alam. So, the advantage of observation technique is it allows the researcher itself to see what the customers actually do rather than to rely on what they say they do. Kung sabihin dun, class, kasi pag sa survey, syempre, parang medyo may bias yan eh. Pipiliin nila kung anong minsan maganda, kung anong nag-fit, 'di ba, para sa sarili nila. Pero pag observation technique, hindi mo papaniwalaan kung ano yung sinasabi nila. Paniniwalaan mo kung ano mismo yung ginagawa nila. Kasi nasa natural settings sila. Kung ano yung totoong behavior nila. Kasi hindi naman nila alam na may nag-observe pala sa kanila. And it also allows the researcher to observe customers in their natural setting. So, hindi rin natin kailangang it does not subject the researcher to the unwillingness of the customers. Hindi natin masasabi na willing ba ang customer na i-research natin or unwilling ba sila kasi hindi naman nila alam eh. Nag-o-observe lang tayo. Some information are better gathered quickly and accurately through observation. Some lang ha, hindi lahat. But the disadvantage of the observation research is the researcher cannot get the reason behind their behavior. So, kung nakita natin, ay ganito pala bumili mga estudyante, ay ganito pala ang buying behavior nila, pero hindi natin alam bakit. Hindi natin nakikita yung reasons kasi hindi nga natin sila tinatanong, inoobserbahan lang natin sila. So, ang ginagawa lang natin as a observer, we can only focus on here and now. Kung ano lang yung nakita natin, pero hindi natin siya nakikita. Bakit ba ganun? May nangyari ba sa past or may mangyayari ba sa future? Here, yung present lang yung kaya nating pag-aralan. Next is the survey research. So, survey research, yun yung pinakita ko sa inyo kanina na questionnaire. So, it is the most preferred instrument for quantitative research kasi may nakukuha tayong mga results. So, it can be done through telephone and through personal mail or ngayon nangyayari na din yung mga Google, ngayong pandemic, ang ginagawa na natin is Google Forms. So, yung ginawa nyo dati in your practical research, so that is a survey research, very quantitative kasi may nakukuha tayong measurement, nakuha tayong numbers, result. So, ang focus group discussion is a qualitative research tool, while survey research is quantitative research. In order to understand the market research, we also have to profile our customers. So there are three customer profiling. First is demographics. Diba? Pag when I say demographic, it is the study of the population. So pinag-aaral natin dito yung buying behavior or yung purchasing power ng isang customer depende sa kanilang demographics. So, ano yung demographics? Study of population. Depende sa age nila, sa income classes nila, sa social classes, or sa reference groups. So, when we say social classes, baka naapektuhan ng isang, kunyari kayo, baka naapektuhan yung buying behavior nyo dahil sa mga peer groups nyo or sa mga friends nyo. Pwedeng yung pag-demographic, pinag-uusapan dito yung pagkatao natin, yung age natin, yung income classes natin, yung occupation natin, nakaka-apekto. Example, ako teacher, syempre yung mga bibiling ko lesson plan, mga ballpen, mga eraser, may kinalaman lahat sa trabaho ng isang teacher. Pag religious beliefs, kung ano yung pinapalo mo na culture, yun din yung mga items or products or materials or services na gusto mong i-purchase or gusto mong i-avail. The second is psychographics. Psychographics naman, pinag-aaralan dito ang motivation, characteristics, and the personality traits of the individual. Psychographics, pinag-aaralan dito yung motivation, ano ba yung gusto mong bilhin ng mga products or produkto na nakakasatisfy ng needs and wants mo and perception. So, binibili natin yung ibagay, depende kung paano natin siya nakikita. Pwedeng nakikita natin yung cellphone kasi maganda yung packaging. Yun yung perception niya. Pero yung ibang tao, pwedeng nakikita natin kasi kailangan natin siya for gaming, kailangan natin siya for internet, kailangan natin siya for work, kailangan natin siya for school. So, ang mga customers, depende yung perception nila sa isang bagay, sa isang produkto. Iba-iba yung kanilang perception. And the last one is the technographics. Technographics naman classifies the people according to their level of expertise in using a product or service. So, sinabi ko dito, ang technographics depende sa expertise nila, sa level ng expertise nila. Merong mga pag basic, or example, ikaw ay sports beginner lang, pwedeng bilhin mo lang basic equipment. Pero pag regular ka talaga na na gumagawa ng sport, pwedeng yung mga mas magandang equipment ang bilhin mo. Pero if you're a sport professional, alam mo yung mga best na materials or items na bibilhin mo. So, technographics is the level of expertise, while psychographics is the personality traits, characteristics, perceptions, preferences, and lifestyle of the customers, while demographics, pinag-aaralan yan yung ikaw bilang isang tao, yung age, yung income, yung social classes, yung ethnic backgrounds, and the religious beliefs.